The smell of fresh cookies, a caring touch, and a lifetime of wisdom to share. Who doesn't love Grandma? Because today is National Gorgeous Grandma Day. Our viewers and our staff are sharing some of their grandmother pictures. Okay. Amanda Hampton in Evansville shared this picture with us the morning of Grandma Stella Sumner. Amanda says her favorite memory of Grandma is that she would clean the house when Grandma went to bed, and when Grandma woke up, Amanda would tell her an angel did all the work while they were sleeping.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is Joe Bird's grandmother. She lives outside of Atlanta. Joe says his favorite memory with her is spending 2 weeks in the summer break with her grandmother and grandfather, with his grandmother and grandfather, which we all did, spend time with our grandparents in the summertime. And this is, well, you got another one there. Okay. This is my picture of my squad right there. These are the kids that make me grandma, or Nani, as they all say. And George and I got to get with all of the grandkids last fall. And, of course, now with COVID, it'll be a while, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I guess so. You're a gorgeous grandma.
Thank you.
Without a doubt.
Thank you. Well, I tell you what, it is a magical experience to have all those sweet babies around you all the time. It's precious. And here's a first ad for producer Rachel. Oh, this is Rachel Lohorn. Shows her mams or moms. Her favorite memory is laughing about what happened at school after getting off the bus. This, you know, grandmas are just great for that. And then there's Rachel's boyfriend, Noah's grandma, Meemaw.
Meemaw.
What'd you call your grandparents, or did you know your grandparents?
Well, here's the thing. Oh, well, I did know my grandparents. Knew both of them very well. Now, my grandmother, Boone, was grandmother. I mean, the full, you know, very proper grandmother. Yes. You know, she was wonderful. She really was. Now, my other grandmother, we had granddaddy on that side of the family. That's my road side. And that's Cousin Angel's side. He's not my cousin, but we're both Rhodeses. Anyway, but he was granddaddy, and she wanted to be called Grandmommy, since our other grandmother was called Grandmother.
I like Grandmommy.
Grandmommy. Well, my oldest brother, Bart, when he first tried to say Grandmommy, came out Mommy, and that stuck. And the rest of the time, she was always Mommy, thanks to my brother Bart.
The first grandbaby is usually the one that names the grandparents. My niece Andrea was the first grandbaby, so she calls Mom. She couldn't say, like my sister would say, that's my mother. Right. So Andrea would say, me Mom. Right. So it's me Mom and Granddaddy.
Okay, me Mom, yeah, that works out pretty well, see.
Several generations have called me Mom, and tomorrow's me Mom's happy birthday.
Yeah, it's not always the grandmother who gets to pick out what they're called.
No,
usually it's a kid.
I did, and the kids all did Nani. You know, that Nani and Papa worked out really well for us, because it's easy to say.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
I think ease is a good thing.
It is.
Grandmother's not as easy on a 2-year-old as, you know, as you might think.
I like that, though. Well, it's a happy day to be a grandparent.
Yes, it is.
This will make you smile, too. It's really a sweet story. If you're into a little happiness and heartwarming story. This woman had been missing her cat for 13 years.
Oh, my goodness.
And never imagined that she would be able to cuddle her furry friend again. And this is a lady had been feeding this cat that had been missing for 13 years, thinking it's a stray. Right. When she moved, she didn't want to get rid of the cat. She didn't want to leave it without feeding it. So she took it to the shelter. They found the chip in the cat, and now she's reunited with her owner.
Wow.
Now, how about that for a story? This is Mocha.
Yes, that really is a fascinating story.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the cat actually went off, and I guess as a stray, but at least it was taken care of by that one lady.
Yeah, all those years, but all of those years. I didn't know they had microchips.
If she hadn't left town, I mean, what would happen to this cat? It's a good thing she did take the cat to the shelter.
A very good thing.
Point, yeah. And that's the thing about getting microchips.
Do they have a CAT scan to find out?
Oh, that's a good one. I guess they do. Because they've got these microchips, and that's what they'll do now at the shelters. You'll have a microchip, and that way it really helps you. Situations like this kind of prove that. That helps, you know, to reunite you with your pet if your pet gets lost. 13 years. Let's hope it doesn't take 13 years if that happens.
Wow, what a story.
Yeah.
Well, this is real quick. Well, you'll get a kick out of this, or maybe some kicks. Michael Jordan's basketball shoes are going to go on auction. Yeah. That's right. It's for I think it's going to be Christie's auctioneer is going to put them up, and they're going to go for like $500,000 or something. It'll be crazy. These are the ones he wore in his rookie year.
1984 was his rookie year with the Chicago Bulls, and so but of course I would think, okay, there they are right there in all their glory, obviously a little on the old side, but I mean, they're going to go for a lot of money, you're right, because those are Michael Jordans. He's considered, I think, by a lot of people, the greatest basketball player of all time, so But you know, he wore, anymore now, they wear a different pair of shoes almost every game, if not every half of every game. So you got a lot of shoes. I think Michael probably, it looked like he wore that more than just one game.
I think he did, because that was back in the day. Who knew where it was going to go?
Yeah,
We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.